What's the word, Chicago?
Kelly.
South Island brand got it tatted on my body. Young nigga.
Yo, what's the word, Chicago? It's your boy JT from South Island Brand, and today I'm here with.
Yo, what's up? It's Alec. You know your boy. Be taking all the pictures and everything. That's me.
That's so shit. Appreciate you, bro, for sliding up today.
Of course.
So, tell us a little bit about, where did you start your, photography journey?
I want to say I started doing this seriously around like a year and a half ago, like the beginning of 2022. At first, it was just something like, just for fun, I feel like I was always interested in photography as a kid, mainly like middle school, and I always wanted to capture like artists and like fashion, but I feel like I never really had the courage to do that. I feel like I was always scared of like what people would say, or like what people were gonna think, or like, oh, what if my photos are ass, like, you know what I'm saying? So I never really did it up until like I picked up the camera like my junior year of high school. I got just a point and shoot camera because I really liked film, and I couldn't really afford a digital camera, Yeah. So I bought this point and shoot film camera for like 30 bucks off Depop. And then from there, I was like, okay, like I want to start maybe just using it. It was during COVID too, so it was like boring, like there ain't shit to do, like, so I just started using it. And then one time around like, it was 2021 Summer Smash, I pull up, and then I was already having a shitty weekend because I lost my phone, right? Yeah. So I'm like, damn. And then I just brought my camera, and I would just go to like different sets. I took pictures of Lucky from far away, like it was like far ass flicks because I was in the crowd, Yeah. And then I just took pics of Ken and like BK the Ruler, just from like the crowd and shit, And then I took pics of a close-up was, Cochise. Yeah. He was like the first rapper I ever took a picture of, like close-up, and I was so happy, bro. That can I tell you something, bro? Like I literally cried like right after, bro, because I was that like, it was like that emotional, like damn, like I got my picture of like my first like of a first rapper, like it was like fire. So I think from there, that's when like, okay, I really want to like start doing this. I guess that kind of like motivating me more to like do that shit, For sure. But yeah, it's just been like a blessing ever since, for real. Things been going on. Yeah.
And I was scrolling like through your IG when I was doing prep for the interview and shit, and I saw like some of like your first pictures on your account were like with A18. So like, how did you all link up?
Oh, A18, those are my boys. Axel, Max, and Ivan, those are all my boys. Basically, we met up. Okay, I hit up Axel first, but basically, this is when we were at the Lucky Show 2021 Concord Music Hall. I brought my camera, and then I look, and then I see a motherfucker with a VHS cam, like just from the crowd, just like moving around. I'm like, who brought their VHS in here? Like, what the hell? And then I look on Instagram like a couple weeks later, and I see video. It's the video. I'm like, oh, this is the person with the VHS. He's hard, and I saw it's Axel. So I'm like, oh, like I saw his work, and he's really good with like videography and all that stuff. And I'm like, he's really cool. I fuck with it, and then I just hit him up. I'm like, bro, I fuck with your shit. Like I was at the Lucky Show too. He's like, you were the one with the VHS. He's like, yeah. And then we were just texting that we should link up and do a shoot one day. And then yeah, bro, they were like one of the first people like I took pictures of on film, and we linked up, and I took pictures of all of them like at this like parking garage, and they all came out pretty decent. So it was cool. And then from there, like just the vibe there and the energy you had was like cool, bro. It's like we were already like friends type shit, like just goofing off. But it was cool. Like I still hang out with them, we still do shoots, but yeah, they cool. Got mad love for them, for real.
So after hearing your story about shooting your first celebrity, and then it getting emotional for you afterwards, like how did you go from that to like doing that on a regular basis, like just shooting celebrities and that, just really locking in with the Chicago art scene in general?
Really, bro, it's really just going like, just honestly, bro, like just, it was like me just keep like working, like, cause I'm not gonna lie, I'm originally like not from here, I'm from the suburbs, so usually I come all the way back and forth to drive and stuff, and I would usually just like, basically at one point, like it was just me taking pictures of like just different artists at the concerts and stuff. And then it was me, I finally met, and then my fault, at one time I met, the first concert I ever got to shoot backstage for was Babyface Ray. And then from there, I think I was taking pictures of Face and then his openers like Los and Nutty. When I was taking those pictures, I think that's what really like helped me out, you know. Also, cause I met Eric back there, you know. He also really helped me out. Eric, you wanna say something on camera?
Yeah, ain't shit.
Yeah, this is my boy Eric. But yeah, literally from him, he started low-key helping me out, putting me on with different people, different artists, you know. And yeah, it's been just like cool just to like take pictures of just like different artists. It's really just, I guess, like just put in the work, just keep going back. And like for me, like it was like annoying, kind of like going back and forth from the city, and I would get like tired of it. But I'm like, you know, this is gonna be like worth it in the end, you know what I'm saying? So I'll just go try to shoot for different concerts, try to tap in with different producers. You know, they invite me to some shoots. Oh, we're having a studio session, you could pull up. And then I take pictures of them, and then I send to artists, and they're like, oh yeah, I fuck with these, you hard. And then like, let's lock in and get my Instagram. And yeah, it's really just that, bro, just pulling up to different things, pop-ups, studio sessions, concerts, literally anything. That's like, I just know that maybe someone's gonna be there, like someone big, then I just pull up and try my best to take the best pictures. So yeah.
No, it sounds like networking is like a big thing for
It's the big thing. That's what helped me out the most, networking. Literally just having a connection, it could really help you out in the long run, for real. Literally anyone. But yeah, that's like a big thing for me, networking. But yeah.
Do you see yourself like collaborating with other photographers?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. I feel like I already have in a sense. But yeah, literally, I feel like it's weird because I feel like a lot of photographers, I think they're kind of like afraid to like maybe hit up another photographer in a way, or in a sense, or like, you know, I don't know, or there be just some photographers that are mad weird that they don't want to like just like hang out. But I feel like when you're like hanging out with other photographers, you're hanging out with people that are also creatives, like that's when you make the best work, you know. You like hanging out like with A18, like literally, like they were photographers and videographers, they had their own thing, and I hit them up to like hang out. It wasn't nothing like, oh, like I gotta make sure like my shit's better or something like that, or you know, some, because you know how some people are, like they're weird in a way, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
But I think definitely like I already work with like some too, like I've been in the link with Dave or like Eli, like right here, you know, and they're all cool. I don't got like, I love working and meeting with new people all the time, you know. So definitely in the future I could still see myself doing that.
For sure.
But yeah.
So, what's your opinion on like the art scene in Chicago right now?
Dude, it's crazy. Like I feel like, cause you know I'm originally not from here, so when I started coming out here and I started doing shoots, that's when I started going into again like the studio sessions, the parties, just like meeting hella different people, you know. And I feel like it's really underrated out here in Chicago. Like not a lot of people know about it, you know. And I feel like that's what I'm trying to do, like in the long run, just like as a photographer, capture that, like, you know, or let people know like, well, like this is what's happening in Chicago and like the scene and stuff. It's fire. I really like it a lot. It's hard. I'm glad to be like a part of it, and glad to meet so many different people, for real.
But you definitely, you know, bringing some fire to you.
Appreciate it a lot, bro.
And you know, speaking of, you know, the things that you're doing, like the great content that you put out for people to enjoy, what's your creative process like? Like, what goes into every picture that we see?
So, I don't know. It kind of, it's like weird. Like, you know, I shoot on film, right? I strictly only shoot on film. It's not because like I want to shoot on digital in the future, but like right now I'm just doing film. Like I love it a lot. So with film, obviously, you know, you kind of have like one shot. So I kind of try to make sure every picture counts on the roll film, like, you know. So literally, like, and it's hard because like you don't know how it's gonna come out. Like you could literally like take a picture and like your finger might be in it, and you're like, oh my god. And it was a tough ass picture too, like, you know. So really, I guess just really just making every picture count and just trying my best, like, you know, especially when I was at concerts, bro, it'd be hard doing that shit, just cause like, you know, you're trying to get a good angle, and then like, you know, you're in the crowd and you're sweaty and people are like moving and you're trying to, and then you accidentally take a picture, like that shit would blow me, like, you know, I just wasted like an exposure, you know.
Yeah.
But really just like, I don't know, just going up, just taking as much pictures as possible, getting good, like literally when I'm at a concert or I'm at a event or something, like I try to make sure to like, if I see someone big there, see someone, I try to make sure to go up, make my way, introduce myself, and just ask and take a picture of you. So, and I make sure to get a couple of decent ones too. But yeah, that's really what it is.
Do you feel like your work as a photographer would be different if you shot digital?
I feel so, yeah, definitely a little bit. You know,
for the better or worse?
Honestly, probably the worst. I feel like in a way. Not shitting on the digital or nothing like that, right? Because y'all be going crazy.
We're sitting like 4 feet away.
Nah, because y'all be going crazy. I can't lie. Like, digital's hard. A lot of my friends shoot digital, you know? And I definitely want to learn how to shoot digital in the future, too, you know? But I think it's just, like, the way that everything planned out was just, like, the way I got the camera, like, the way I love film. Also, like, I love Gunnar Stahl and, like, that old school film shit, you know? He's, like, my idol, you know? So just looking at that, I think everything just played out perfectly with me getting a film camera and everything like that, you know? I feel like I made the right choice just doing like film first, and I definitely try to do digital in the future too.
You can buy my camera, bro, for sale that bitch in like a month or two. So
yeah, literally. But yeah.
So,
Definitely don't buy it before me.
what seems to be like your plans for the rest of the year?
The rest of the year, bro, literally still doing what I'm doing. I feel like I still like. I'm nowhere near where I want to be at, like, you know, like, definitely nowhere near. Like, everything that I've done so far is definitely like, okay, like, this is an accomplishment, but like, I don't know, it's kind of like, in a way, I was talking to someone about this, is that my mindset, work mindset, is that never get too comfortable or never get too satisfied, you know? I feel like you gotta keep having that work mindset and keep going. Like, you know, you can't just get like, just because you took a picture of a couple rappers and it's like, all right, now I could chill for a bit. Like, you know, like, now, like, if you have the opportunity to shoot for like another rapper, another like big person, like the next day, like, go, like, you know. And I feel like that's just the plan that I've been taking, and it's been working. I think that for the rest of the year, I definitely wanna just try to shoot for more concerts, more events, just everything, just get that big following up, get my name out there, and continue to keep networking and meeting different people, you know? I think just for the rest of my life and how long I'm gonna do this, like, I'm gonna continue to keep networking and keep meeting people. I'm down to meet new people all the time, you know?
Wow.
So yeah, that's really just my plan right there. I definitely have a lot of long-term goals and a lot of short-term goals, so yeah.
Sure can. Sure. Appreciate you for coming out.
Of course, bro.
Definitely
yeah.
interview.
For sure, bro. Appreciate y'all for having me, bro. Love, bro. Of course. Appreciate y'all.